Good morning, students. Today we are going to do about the average power associated with resistor, capacitor and inductor. We have already studied the equation average power P is equal to Vrms Irms cos phi. This is the equation for the average power in any device, or I can say the average power in an LCR circuit is P is equal to Vrms Irms cos phi, and here P is called true power, Vrms Irms is called apparent power, and cos phi is called power factor. So how can I define power factor? Power factor is defined as the ratio of true power to the apparent power. So I will write like this: power factor is cos phi. Cos phi is equal to true power, that is P, to the apparent power, Vrms Irms. So this is the expression for the power factor. Now, when current flows through a purely inductor and a purely capacitive circuit, the power factor will be 0. That means the circuit does not consider any power. The circuit does not consume any power. So the current will simply flow through the circuit and there is no wastage of energy. So power is 0. Power consumed by the circuit is 0 for a purely inductive or for a purely capacitive circuit. This is called wattless current. Okay, so wattless current means the power consumed by the circuit is 0 when it flows through a purely inductive or a purely capacitive circuit. Now let us study what is the average power associated with a resistor. We already know the equation V is equal to V0 sin omega t and I is equal to I0 sin omega t. For a resistor, purely resistive circuit, voltage and current are in the same phase because you can see both of them are having the angle omega t itself. So the instantaneous power can be written as P is equal to V into I. So V0 I0 sin square omega t. Sin square omega t can be written as one minus cos 2 omega t whole divided by 2. So I am going to substitute that here. So the equation becomes P is equal to V0 I0 by 2 1 minus cos 2 omega t. This is the equation for the instantaneous power. Now we are going to do average power. So average power P is equal to V0 I0 by 2 into 1 minus cos 2 omega t. Look at this equation. Here cos 2 omega t is time dependent. It depends on time. So when I take one full cycle of AC, you already know what is meant by alternating current. There is a positive cycle and a negative cycle. So if I consider one full cycle, there is an equal positive values and equal negative values. So when you take the average, its value will be 0. So cos 2 omega t is time dependent. Its average value in one cycle is 0. So I will write like this. Since average value of cos 2 omega t is equal to 0, we will get the answer as average power is equal to V0 I0 by 2. This is the expression for the average power in a resistor. Now I am going to modify this equation. I just write V0 by root 2 I0 by root 2. I split 2 as root 2 into root 2. And what is V0 by root 2? VRMS. And what is I0 by root 2? IRMS. So I can write the average power as VRMS into IRMS. Okay. And also I can write IRMS is equal to VRMS divided by R. So the equation can also be written as average power is equal to VRMS square by R. So these are the different ways to write the average power in an inductor, in a resistor circuit. Okay. Now let us see how to find the average power associated with a inductor. In inductor, we already know voltage leads by an angle 90 degree. Current lags by an angle 90 degree. So I am writing like this: V is equal to V0 sin omega t. This is for the instantaneous voltage. Now instantaneous current can be given by I is equal to I0 sin omega t minus pi by 2, because current is lagging by an angle 90 degree. Then I am going to find the instantaneous power. P is equal to V into I. So V0 I0 sin omega t sin omega t minus pi by 2. So P is equal to V0 I0 sin omega t, and instead of sin omega t minus pi by 2, I take a negative sign here outside and write this as sin pi by 2 minus omega t. And what is sin pi by 2 minus omega t? Cos omega t. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. So here I will write P is equal to minus V0 I0 sin omega t cos omega t. Now what is sin 2 theta? Sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta, right? So here I can write P is equal to minus V0 I0 by 2 sin 2 omega t. You got it? I use the trigonometric equation sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. I applied that trigonometric equation here. So sin omega t cos omega t can be written as sin 2 omega t by 2. So this is the equation for the instantaneous power. Now how will we do the average power? I put like this. This is the representation for the average power. Average power is equal to minus V0 I0 by 2 average of sine 2 omega t. Remember what we did in the last equation? Last equation we told like this. If there is any time dependent function, its average value in one complete cycle is 0. So sine 2 omega t is time dependent. Its average value in one complete cycle is 0. So if this is 0, what is 0 into V0 I0 by 2? 0. Therefore, I will write like this. Since average value of sine 2 omega t is equal to 0, the average power consumed by a purely inductive circuit is 0. This is the consideration I told you, wattless current. It does not consume any power. So this current is called wattless current. Okay. Now let us see the power consumed by a capacitor. Average power associated with a capacitor. So for a capacitor, V is equal to V0 sine omega t and I is I0 sine omega t plus pi by 2. In capacitor, current leads by an angle pi by 2. That is why I wrote omega t plus pi by 2. Now I am finding instantaneous power, that is P is equal to Vi. So V0 I0 sine omega t into sine omega t plus pi by 2. Now what is sine 90 plus theta? Cos theta. So I can write P is equal to V0 I0 sine omega t cos omega t. And remember the trigonometric equation we used in the last derivation. 2 sine theta. Sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. So I am using that trigonometric relation. So sine omega t cos omega t can be written as sine 2 omega t divided by 2. So I am going to write that P is equal to V0 I0 sine 2 omega t whole divided by 2. Okay, sine omega t cos omega t is written as sine 2 omega t by 2. This is the equation for the instantaneous power. Now we have to find the expression for the average power. Average power can be written as V0 I0 by 2 sine 2 omega t. Now, as I told you, since sine 2 omega t is time dependent, its average power in one cycle is 0. So this value is 0. Therefore, average power is 0. So this is the average power consumed by the capacitive circuit. Okay. Thank you.